Okay, so shelf update. Dad has one less step. We need, hang on. This actually is supposed to go on this side. This side is a little shallower. So these don't exactly fit where they ought to. So Dad is gonna notch out a little schmidge right there in the corner, so they'll fit really well. And right now, I am going to put on the applique things that I made up today to cover this better. So each one of those little notches that pokes out is gonna get one of these guys, one of these little sets. So this right here is just dollhouse baseboard molding, and I trimmed it down with a little piece of shear, a little shears, and these are tiny little wood appliques I got in the woodworking section of Hobby Lobby, and they came in a pack of 6 apiece, so I've got extras in case I mess something up. So each one of these is gonna go on the inside shelf rungs over there with some wood glue, and then I'm gonna spackle it and paint over it, and everything's gonna be great. All right, we've got more progress, y'alls. I've got all the little things, are you gonna focus? Are you gonna focus? All the little things up and glued and painted. I forgot to sand though, so some of these aren't exactly even. So I'm trying to decide if I care. Because I think it's only like 1 or 2. I might fix it later. But everything is painted. I've painted the edges of the shelves, but I'm gonna have to do a coat on their tops. But I'm gonna wait until this is dry so I can put the shelves in and get them in and do that. But I have their edges getting painted now. The edges will need a second coat, which is good because I have a call in about 6 minutes. So I can do my call and this will be dry enough to put another coat on it. And then I'll leave everything overnight and put the shelves in first thing in the morning, like when I get up around 6:30, and paint those. And then probably let them dry that way and then flip them and do the other side the same way. And that way, you know, when you look up at the high ones, they'll be painted underneath as well. So I just don't have a lot of room to spread out, and yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do, and hopefully that will look great and it will be decorated by tomorrow night. I really, really love it. I think it looks fantastic. I'm super pleased. Last coat of paint on the shelves, guys. Yee. Also, today I was really thankful for static electricity because that's what's keeping the garbage bags up against the wall. That's, wow, yeah. I'm so excited, guys. Woohoo! And here is a collection of stuff that I am going to put on those shelves. Some of these, this is a porcupine quill. So some of these little glass things, like that double oil and vinegar thing, and this fish and this little vase, were all on the pie table over here. What I need now, I have some pictures that I've taken and I've had forever printed out because I was testing out a print lab online. So I had these done, and they're printed out on a kind of a metallic paper, but they're awkward sizes. I think they're like 7x9 maybe. They're like weird sizes. But this is Brunel. This is, I had this turned into a bumper sticker actually. I really like this one. And then this guy is at Wormsole Plantation in Savannah. Really like him. And this guy is also at Brunel in one of the condemned rooms. I think he's a real 5x7. And then this guy I think is a 4x6, or maybe this is the, I don't know, whatever. One of these is a 5x7. And that's a poppy on the side of the highway. And then I've got some little vintage Georgia Tech, appliques and some Alpha Gamma Delta things. These aren't vintage, neither is this. This is actually a Girl Scout badge, but it had a squirrel on it. So I want to do something with these. I had intended to put these on like a sweatshirt and wear them around, but I kind of don't want the sweatshirt to wear out, so I'm waiting to find like a really good quality sweatshirt that I know is going to be around forever, because I'm not going to find another one of these, you know? So yeah, waiting for that, but I'll figure that out. So I might find like a little shadow box or something to put these in, to put over here. So what I need now are some very narrow, obviously, and tall things to go in these larger cavities, in these larger bits. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I feel like I've got to have something around the house already that'll do. I definitely don't want anything new. I want something antique or vintage, regardless. So it's just gonna be a matter of finding the right stuff. Wow. He's so good looking. Well, I have made some massive progress on the shelves. I also just read a comment today that my vlog last week was a little dizzying. I think it's because I was spinning around way too much out of all that happy. So I'm just gonna step in the bathroom so you can see all of that. Okay, so a little echoey in the bathroom, but there it is. So this is what we've got so far. I really like it. I have on order a sort of photo clip thing from Amazon that's about a foot high, and that'll hold that picture of Warm Soul long ways like that. But I'm not sure it's going to be tall enough to really fill that space. So I may hang another picture like I did there. I'm not really sure. But I want to put some tall, springy, shooty up things there. Maybe some pussy willow, or I don't know, maybe something. Anyway, in that little vase, I'm going to put something tall and springy to really fill up vertically. And let's see, I've got to fix this. I've got to get a mat for this. So I'm going to take this with me to Hobby Lobby or Michael's and get a mat cut to fit that. So that'll look better. Because right now it's just on a piece of wrapping paper. So yeah. Anywho, oh, there's me in the reflection in my jammies that are a little dry or tight, but there it is. What was I talking about? Oh, so this has a timer on it, and I forgot to turn it on at the right time of day, but you can have it on the timer and it'll be on for, I think 4 or 6 hours, I don't know, and then it'll stay off and then it'll automatically come on and off, which I'm really excited about. This one doesn't have that, which is a bit of a bummer, but that's okay. So my mother did this in a ceramics class, I think either when she was in high school or in college, I can't remember exactly. So I'm really happy to have a place for that now, because it was in storage. And there's my National Championship Coke, and a Shirley Temple pitcher that ma'am gave me. My mom's favorite animal is the giraffe, so she doesn't like sort of contemporary stuff. She's very antique-y and old school. So whenever I see a giraffe, I think of her, and this little guy just made me really happy, so I went ahead and got him with the intention of getting it for mom, and then I second guessed it and thought, well, she probably wouldn't, I don't know if she'd like that or not. So I keep it and I think of her every time I look at it. Up there, let's see if I can get you up, that's a fake succulent, and that's a little bird with a pinchy thing that's holding up the poppy I showed you. This little vase my grandmother painted when she was a teenager. Some matches. And then way up there we've got another fake succulent, another box of matches, the oil and vinegar vase with the porcupine quill. Over there we've got another piece of ceramics that my mom painted, a squirrel doorstop, the fishy bottle, a little wooden spool thing that used to hold thread. It's a bobbin. Down here, another fake succulent, another vase that my grandmother painted when she was a teenager. Some more bobbins with a squirrel topper thing going on there. Here is that picture of one of the condemned rooms at Brunel. I have it in a suspended frame that was really meant for a 4x6. So, but I really like that frame. I think it fits really well with the dilapidatedness of that. Here's a nice squirrel and another bobbin. And I showed you this already. I don't think this is gonna stay, but I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure it out. And then I'm not sure he's gonna stay either, but he fills the space really nicely. So that's the size of something that I want there. And of course I need something else here. But yeah, I love the way that this looks. It makes me really happy and comfortable, and it's got all the things that are meaningful to me. So, did I tell you about this? My great-grandmother had this in her house. And it's the Flowers of Shakespeare, obviously, because it says Flowers of Shakespeare right there, so yay. Yeah, I'm really happy. It makes me really, really happy. Let's talk very briefly about this mountain of laundry that is happening over here. There's a chair under there, but that is a lot of laundry to get folded, and I'm not doing any of it tonight. I'm gonna do it tomorrow because YOLO, or whatever. In other news, I think these are cherry trees. The cherry trees are blooming in February. And in additional news, I just had my third angry conversation today. This time with a neighbor, because I am on the HOA board, and this guy had my third angry conversation today. I'm kind of done with people today. I'm done with people. Oh dear Lord. Also done with balance, apparently. So there. I don't know that I filmed anything today except for what is happening right now. I was in the office briefly this morning to take a picture of some kind of donation thing that happened. Ooh, bad light. Awkward hair. Yeah, this is humidity here. I was out in like the sort of rain, but not really. In the office to take a picture of some sort of charity donation thingy that happened. Then I came home and I was on a bunch of calls and ate a lot of chocolate, and I think I'm gonna eat some more chocolate, and I might just go out and have fast food. Oh, I can't have fast food because it's a no spend day. Oh, Remus, what have I got? What have I got? Oh my goodness, what is going on in here? Oh, my little squeamish. What is, oh my goodness. There's a little kitty something. It's a little kitty glass of wine. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right. And this looks like it's gonna be a little kitty scrubby brush. And a little kitty catnip scratching pad. And a little kitty remote control. Yeah, it's a little kitty remote control, a little kitty mouse, and of course the kitty box, because that's your favorite. All right. Also, changed my wallpaper over here because I was missing flowers. I have done something terrible to the top of my foot. I have no idea how this happened. It's either like a blister that's popped or I scraped it on something, but it's all red and mad. And I was going to do my toes and just, I was like, whoa. It hurts. Like I'm really surprised. Like now that I know it's there, I'm like, oh, well, that's what's been hurting. It's not my arthritis at all. It's an actual thing on my foot. So yay, Friday night. Also, don't look at my toes. So tomorrow is EC, and I have a lot of things I want to do. I have a lot of stuff I want to take up to the house for the girls. There's a kitty on the table. Kitty toys everywhere. Still haven't done my toes. So I have to pack all of the things in all of the bags and prepare myself mentally for EC and all the things that day entails, including the 3-ish hours in the car, 4-ish, maybe 4-ish hours in the car, etc., etc. My week is almost done, thank goodness. I'm just I had a lot of downtime yesterday. Well, not yesterday, last night when I was finished with work. I had a lot of downtime before bed, so I ended up just doodling things all over the place. That's my bird feeder, the crowbar. That's right out there. Can you see it? Can you see it? That thing right out there. So I'm really just kind of killing time right now today too. It's been kind of a decompress sort of day. My week was really pretty crummy with a lot of angry people and jerky people, and work stuff has been a little crazy, and next week is going to be probably even crazier because there are a couple of I don't know why I'm just hang on I don't know why I'm just walking around making you look at my coffee while I talk to you. I'm a little windblown from being in the golf cart. The golf cart still isn't behaving after the $1,000 of brand new batteries that we put in it. I say we in the me sense of the word. I put in it, so I'm gonna definitely have to call the golf cart place and follow up with them tomorrow. not tomorrow, Monday. So this week has been full of a lot of really big, jerky people. People who are causing trouble for no good reason other than to just cause trouble. And it's not cool in my book. I don't, homie, don't play that. That used to be a thing people said in the 90s. I think it came from In Living Color. Dwayne somebody? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, next week is gonna be just as hard, I think. I've got 3 Alpha Gam conference calls in the evening at crazy hours, and also work. And then there are 2 big calls for work next week. One Wednesday and one Friday. The one Friday is company-wide. The one Wednesday is me and some executives. And then my HR contact in Charlotte. So I'm not real sure what's going on with that. I'm a little worried about it. I'm a little concerned. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be doom and gloom about it, but I feel like I don't even know. It's going to be a change. Whatever it is, it's going to be a change. And hopefully it'll be a good change. But I have a feeling it's really only going to increase my already overloaded schedule, which is good because job security, and I'll never complain because I love my job. But at the same time, I'm already doing like 60+ hours a week. So I really don't know how I'm going to squeeze any more in. I'm already overloaded. I'm already behind. Like, I can't imagine adding another project to this. So maybe this conversation will be good, and maybe it'll be more about how we're going to divide work and maybe increase the recruiting staff or something. I don't know. I got my toes crossed that it'll turn out fine. All the executives are good people. They're really nice people, and they really listen to you. So if I've got concerns from that meeting, I'll be able to address them, or they will be addressed. So that's good. That's positive. I think I'm just kind of about everything because this week was just so full of really ugly people. And I want to sell my house and buy 1,000 acres and just live in the middle of the woods with nobody to bother me, when I don't have to talk to anybody anymore. Just me and Remus. That's it. That's all I want. Me, Remus, and the internet. I got my Christmas present from my Sarah Cozy finally, and look what she did, guys. She cross-stitched a little Mr. Bingley, and a little Eliza Bennet, and a little Jane Bennet, and a little Mr. Darcy. I can't get over, I actually cried when she gave it to me. It's so amazing. So she gave it to me in a piece because she didn't know what I want to do with it, would I want to make it a pillow or whatever, but I am totally going to have it framed. I'm going to have it matted and framed, and it's going to use her little blue dress as the matte color. And I'm going to put it in my fancy shelves because, oh my goodness, I can't get over how much I love this. And that was my week. Encourage each other with sweetness and light, and I'll see you next Sunday.